Legend of Total War here with part 18 of my Crusader Kings II Let's Play campaign as the Empire of Jerusalem. Alright, so previously we tidied up our conquest of Africa. We own every single African settlement. Actually, there's one that we don't. Belonging to the Bektashi order somewhere out here. It doesn't matter, doesn't be. And finished our conquest of Arabia. Then we broke up the Kingdom of Sind, and I managed to get a bit of territory, and then I tried to take this, and I failed, because the defensive pact is now just too fucking strong. And so I've had a bit of time to think about what to do at this point here, because it seems like even if I can't take one settlement factions out, then this threat is just too high. So I had a bit of a think, and I realized what I need to do is let the threat go down to 0. And then we invade the Holy Roman Empire. We are strong enough to take them on. Now, the invasion that we need to do is one of complete and utter invasion. We occupy every single holding that they have before we have a peace treaty with them. And that way we annex them in one fucking go. That's how we get past this now. Now, that means that you're going to have to be performing statecraft, and that we're going to just have to wait a while. It may not get done in his lifetime, which means that his invasion may not occur. In addition to that, I need to make my vassals don't actually ruin this for me, and I need to tell them it's now illegal for them to wage war. So they can't wage war at all. Now this will just be during the duration of this state-enforced threat decline. It's only 30 years. After 30 years, our threat will be at 0. According to this. And once it's at 0, then we can make the invasion. Now, that could mean he's 60 years old, which he can survive that long, it's possible. But it also might mean he dies and this kid comes to power. It's fine either way. But what we should try to do is not just just make time go by as fast as possible. I mean, there's things that we could do, like a lot of construction stuff over here. Could do that. Is it just me, or did that go up? Oh. Thing is, I've disallowed vassal wars, but they still can... That may only be for de jure vassals. Hard to say. So basically just focus on construction in the meantime. And sorting out internal issues. There really is any. So there's this guy here. Revoke his title. What? Alright, I'm gonna hand that over to the Kingdom of Arabia. He's not of my dynasty anymore. But it's fine, I don't really care anymore. Don't include all lower titles, or else he'll get my fief. I just want to transfer those vassals over to him. So yeah, that says it's going to take nearly 40 years. I think it's because he got beat up. Where is he? We should try to make sure the highest diplomacy people are hired. Let me just see if I can use this. And see who might join. See, that's the best I could get. 21. That's the same as what I've already got. So we've got the best we can get right now. So we have 30 years of peace, at least. Could also release some vassals. Well, but what's the point in that? We're trying to expand. What's the point in releasing stuff in that regard? That's tempting to go after, I mean, but still, the Holy Roman Empire is the biggest prize we can go after. If we pull this off, and we manage... Where is it? Manage to get 865 realm size out of them. Just all of it. I mean, the next underneath them is half their strength. And I can't do it with this defensive pact on my ass. I just can't. Like, maybe I can take on all of the Catholic lords. Maybe. But it would still be a... He's got a lot of suzerains. Like, there's Britain and Norway are both his suzerains. So he might call them into fight with him. So what I've discovered in terms of invasions... Oh, it's so tempting to go after this. Let me get you to convert whatever few regions are left to convert. Oh wait, that's... yeah, that's the price. Let time go by. Okay, cool. It's speeding up again, and it says about 29 years, roughly. We just let it pass. The only thing that we would join would be a crusade. Crusade for India would be nice. No. Just forget about everything else. Nothing else matters now. We've got plenty of things in the treasury. Income-wise, it's fine. You know, I wouldn't hurt to just build everything up maximum, I suppose. So that's completely maxed out now. Thing is, so many pop-ups happen all the time. Yeah, see, in the middle of stuff, and then shit like this shows up. It's alright. That's fine. Alright, that's pretty significant. It's 30,000 men. It's more or less nothing to me. Silly man's host. But you know, take it seriously. We'll send some guys over there to sort it out. Problem is though, they're gonna take shitloads of attrition before they even get there. Don't worry about sending him. Actually managed to do that quite quickly. Oh, that was quick. Fucking nearly froze the game. Increased council power. Alright, so we've got some internal issues. No. What's your problem? Too many held duchies, I can fix that. Disallowed vassal walls, sorry, can't allow that right now. Decisive Kingdom of Abyssinia, no, you're not getting it. Alright, so we've got too many too many duchies. That's easy to solve. Minor viceroyalty of something. I'll hand that over to Armenia. Wait, Hadramat's like... Wait. Yeah, there it is. Whatever it is. Whatever. It's a minor viceroyalty, I don't know. Hadramat. Let me just double check that. Send it to Arabia. Okay, that's not going to fix things immediately. They're desiring certain kingdoms, yeah. If I award him an honorary title, Regent, I don't want to give him Regent. I'd rather give him a gift. No, that's too much. Let's see how things go now. They're not likely to attack us at 84%, but just keep an eye on it. See, after this is done, I have no problem with giving them back the ability to declare war, but right now I have to state enforce that there be no state enforced peace for the time being. No, I'm not leaving this place. Considers me a foreigner. That's not good. Racist. Alright, no, just gotta wait. Seems to be fading. Another thing that we could do is maybe make some more retinues. And this will not only help us in the coming wars, maybe, but also help to deter our vassals to just stay where they belong. Mind their own business. Alright, how many did that give me? 88. Nice. How many is that? Oh, maybe some of them actually regenerated. 15,000, 11,000. Not bad. Could expose them, but I don't want to cause any issues. Just want these next 28 odd years to just go by relatively smoothly if possible. Also, keep in mind that the longer we reign, the more long reign bonus we'll get, and then this will end. See, this is what happens when you don't expand. I got nothing to give them. No titles to give them. I guess I could create some titles. Let that go down. It's going to take a while. Might not even get done in this episode. I wanted to. If I make it go any faster than this, I'm just going to... It's just the sheer number of notifications is just going to be a fucking pain. Okay, good. That's gone. It would definitely be good if this happens within his lifetime, because if he reigns for another 20 years and then we do this invasion, then that he'll have the long reign bonus of 20, because obviously people are going to get pretty pissed off at this. It's going to be a long war. We need this threat to go down. Because if you think about it, over the next 30 years, if I just picked it apart at every little bit, just picked at people, you know, every little weakling that I can find, there's no way I would gain an empire of this size in that kind of time. Diplomacy's increased. It's going down quite fast. Good to see. About 25 years left. Just needs to go down to like 5%. Once it's below 5... below 5, we can launch the attack. Yeah, most of the time your vassals sort out these rebellions anyway. Most of the time. Good, now, we haven't been below 80% in probably 100 years. But yeah, I think it was a real wake-up call when I couldn't even take this settlement here, that something has to change. My cheating wife. not gonna put up with that shit. You can go away, bitch. You deserve better. Should I? I mean, I've got the line is secure. I mean, we just go one down, we marry a bastard, but she's pretty good as well. I think I'll go with that. Teach her to cuckold me. Hang on, I'll take it one step further, actually. Since you have a valid reason, no one will care. Execute. Yes, this is treason. Oh, you have chest pains? I showed that bitch who's boss. Next time, you'll think about putting some other man's trouser snaking up your snatch. Won't you, bitch? I'm Henry VIII, basically. So after we go below 75, the threat of all defensive pacts. Hang on, with over 95%, you are considered threatening enough that even your own religious head and holy orders from your religious group will... Wow, jeez. So now the Pope won't go up against me, at least. So he's like, you killed my mom! Nope. Good, still going down pretty fast. Dancing Plague. I don't know what that is. I hope it's not anything that takes my attention too much. Promise to clear out heresy. Oh, I don't remember that. Gains the trait pneumonia. Don't export. Just do well-trusted treatment. Okay, good. Come on, you gotta live another... just a few more years. I don't want a regency. I don't like them. We've got a long way to go. Oh, yes. Get restless. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Good. Because I would like him to be the person to lead this charge. But... he's still got more than 10 years, more than 20 years until this reach an acceptable level. If we have a look at things as they currently stand, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Who's this? Duke of Taiz. Oh, the Seljuk dude. Yeah, I think I just revoked his title, hey. I mean, he hates me because I usurped his titles. But his heir... How old is he? 46. Okay. Just leave it. He's not really that much of a threat anyway. So what are you doing here? Good, we're below 70% now. 260 months to go. Okay, so it's one of these. Nope. He's probably paranoid. So we go with this. Just means more money, not that we really need it. But this war here is sort of like the... Yep, you win the campaign when you do this, basically. I don't know, not really. Yep, see the realm prosper. We're not going to war for 5 years. Decline. I thoroughly enjoyed this campaign. I know it doesn't make for the most entertaining stuff on YouTube, but I wish it did. And I'm also aware I'm not like the best at this as well. It just takes time. A lot of time. There's a lot to learn about this game. This game is arguably deeper than Medieval 2. That took me a long time to learn as well. You know, to the extent that, you know, I'm skilled as I am. Yeah, expose them. Why not? Hey, that threat went back up. I think we took some territory up here. Oh, no, we took some territory from here. I think it only really applies to the de jure vassals. Look, I guess it's going to fluctuate. Our vassals will take territory. Look, it's not bad. It's territory gained for us without me having to lift a finger. Doesn't cost me a damn cent. But still, the real prize here, the Holy Roman Empire. The whole thing in one go. That's the goal. It may not work out, but that's the goal. And I may not be able to do it in this episode. Because I've got to wait for such a long time. Luckily, our Chancellor is quite good, and he's reducing decay by quite... Well, he's actually increasing the decay quite quickly. Anyway, all of my de jure lords, so anyone that falls within the pink, should not be able to declare any wars except within their own realm. So, like, when they're removing vassals or whatever, revoking titles. But that means, you know, everyone else can. For the time being. I really hope he lives as long as possible. Oh, he's 65 years old. 28 now. He's really good. I just hope he lives. Got it back below 70 again. Yeah, that is way too many. But here's the thing as well. If you can get to a point where you can actually take on the defensive pact, which is to say the whole world, then you can conquer it all very quickly. You can just like break truces constantly because you've got so much prestige anyway, and you just pummel, and just keep taking everything. But there's not a whole lot of time left. There's less than 100 years. But still, getting the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire, it's a lot. Oh shit, I didn't even know I was at war. Where are they? I suppose I could just click on him. That's not enough. So our heir has come of age. Okay. I'm not going to be needing my commanders for a while. Here you go, you may have this. And I think I might get him to shatter Britannia. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe shatter Byzantine Empire. I'll think about it. Byzantine Empire has done well for themselves. Were it not for our attack on Anatolia, they'd be considerably stronger than they were when they started. They managed to get the entirety of the Kingdom of Georgia. I know where you need to go. Right, so the political zones are there, but the prestige effects, that's what overcomes it. It actually looks like the negatives outweigh the positives, but they're still accepting it. So you'll be betrothed to this 5-year-old girl. Oh, whoops. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to press our entire claim on Britannia. Maybe. Well, everything seems fine at the moment. stable and quiet. Fine. Like, why don't we just release everyone in prison? By, you know, gold. Good, we're almost below 50, below 60%. It's getting there. He's having a lot of children. Less than 20 years to go. I mean, you'll be 65 years old. Unless things speeds up. But I'll see what it looks like after we've hit below 50. Still make ass loads of cash. Oh, maybe I should join the Hermetic Society. Cool. Bit late. No, no favors. Good, but below 60%. Maybe you're right before. Oh, shit. It's sitting here for fucking ages and I wasn't paying any friggin' attention. It's a minus 79%. And that'll just get us straight to 100%. So, it's all good. Gotta pay more attention. I wasn't paying any attention. Ah, Chancellor died. Oh well, it's a shame. He was very good, but that's gonna slow things down. Only by 0.02%, but it adds up over time. Yeah, find out, why not? Is he paranoid? No. Oh. Treason, another one. Pregnant woman. Goodbye. Treason. Alright. Shall we try again? What is it about you that makes you such a cuck? Slim pickings out here, really. I'll go with you. I have to give this away. We need a court physician. And an apprentice wouldn't hurt as well. Cool. Alright, what are we up to now? 56%. It's good to see some people are leaving the defensive pact.
You know, the thing is, if we think about it, the Orthodox Defensive Pact would probably be the weakest. We could probably hit that when we hit 50%. And all I'd have to deal with... And I could just take the entirety of the Byzantine Empire. Maybe. If we have a look at this at the moment, declare war, invasion for whatever, a lot of people get involved. Once it's below 50... Because when we look at this, independent states... Byzantine Empire, 453 states. Needs a 1 in front of that. 1453. Because we probably have to wait till we're below 5% before we can take on the Holy Roman Empire. But when we look at how many independent Orthodox states there are, there's fuck all. Like, who gives a shit about this fucking absolute cum stain out this way? Would also be easier. And we'd still have time to do the Holy Roman Empire once that's done. Because they'll probably take us all the way up to full. And with the Byzantine Empire completely under our control, that's a lot of territory that we could then use against the Holy Roman Empire. Because that's going to be a tough fight. You know, to occupy everything. It's going to be tough. And another thing that we could do, and this is not ideal, is occupy everything, right? Disband our troops and wait until we hit 0%, right? With threat, because we only get the threat once we win. Then we declare war on the Holy Roman Empire, once we hit 0%, and get peace treaties both at the same time. But in order to do that, we would have to use two separate kings. So, risky. Because, like, you're not going to live that much longer. It's basically a warm-up fight.
Another thing, though, as well, is that if we do this, the next king won't be able to be crowned by the Pope until we have peace. So, things to think about. There's ups and downsides to it both ways. Depends on whether or not we want to go... Okay, hang on, we're about to hit below 50%. All these fucking things all at once. Alright, we just hit below 50%, so let's have a look now. We go declare war, invasion. The papacy joins in. Why? Maybe it's because they're considered Christian. Let me have a look here. So it is in the... Oh yeah, it's a Christian defensive pact, so it's the same fucking thing. Right. It's not orthodox. Yeah, it's not separate. So I could probably fight the Muslims. If there's anything left. So they're in the Eastern Defensive Pact. Right. Doesn't mean we can't still do it, but we just have to wait longer. So, years. Actually, more like 15 years. So when looking at this, yeah, the next threshold is at 5%. That's when the defensive pack disappears. Suppose people will start leaving the defensive pact over time. I mean, that definitely looks a lot smaller, but there's still a shitload in there. Just looking for, yeah, the Holy Roman Empire is in there. So what's going on? Do we have disease here? No. Alright, what we should do is what? Start bringing him back. He may take some attrition along the way, so we should... What did I just say? Send them back in groups of 2. As in 2 separate groups. At this point in time, historically, the Ottoman Empire, well, not Empire, but the Ottomans will have started to rise. Now, if we look at it, the Turks just don't exist, really. There's little bits of maybe some Turkish people, but for the most part, they're gone. Well, we did cross further east than Alexander. And I would wager that our empire here is larger than the Roman Empire. At its peak. So if I was to declare war on the Holy Roman Empire now, yeah, all of those other people join in. Fine, whatever. This hasn't hit me in... yeah, whatever. What is it? Fever? Yeah, probably got cancer. Diarrhea. It's a nasty one. So what do we get? Dysentery. Oh. Yuck. That's a nasty one to get. Don't be changing my laws. Oh, it's my mother. Okay, that's fine. Almost down to 40%. To Punjab. Which one's Punjab? Punjab. Yeah, of course I'm going. Unless it's like this whole fucking thing. Okay, so I will definitely want to do this myself. There is no way in hell anyone is going to be able to get there before me. So this actually works well for me, and we shouldn't get any threat while this is going on. So this goes up against the Khanate of Punjab, who is of what religion? Buddhist. Okay, so that's who we expect to be going up against. Buddhism. Okay, so basically don't have to worry about India. Don't have to worry about T-Series today. Not for a little while. And this gives us something to do while this is going on. So this is good. It's good for us. You better not be like, I convert to Catholic. No, that's a bad Buddhist bastard. You stay Buddhist and let me take your lands. Didn't get to use our invasion casus belli. Oh well. Paragon of Virtue? Sure, why not? Betrothed to her. How old are you? 24. Okay, oh shit. Okay. This is for Gavelkind succession. Unfortunately, this one here, he is really unhappy about a lot of things. He wants a lot. Why are these three vassals here considered so much more powerful than me? That can't possibly be correct. 84,000... Oh, fucking hell. Pronounce that shit. Of course, we're over our domain limits. Yeah, be a man of war. That'll help get your domain forces up. Help a little bit as well. We need to get crowned by the Pope immediately. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. I sort of don't understand why it says they've got 140% power. Oh, now it says... Now it says 90... Oh, 48%. No, we're good. We're okay. I think it was just a miscalculation. We're good. How much longer has this got to go? 444 days. Yeah, no worries. Extravagant ceremony. We want our vassals to like us. Let them have that extravagant ceremony. Cool. Good. good so far. Now, we don't actually need to call upon our vassals until the last moment, because they can all be recruited from here due to what we did in the previous episode. Now, it's also important that these guys here... what's this? Just go and fight and kill as many people as possible in battle. That's what we get the most war score from. But also, I do expect to be going up against a lot, so... What's this? I thought I said I'm joining the Crusade, right? Huh, I thought I said I was going to join. Of course I'm going to join the Crusade. I've only profited from them so far, except for that one to the south. I ended up getting everything in the end. Alright, here we go. Start slowing things down. And let's hope that we can get... Hang on, if... Shit, what was that? Stop it, all these fucking things. So many notifications. Stop. Steward. Yeah, keep getting me some taxes. Over my domain limits. It's fine. What's this? Right, new troops. I don't know where I got them. Oh, maybe it's because he hired them. Oh, whatever. Just I don't need them. I'm a little bit over my domain limit, but once we marry her, she'll have some stewardship. She'll be able to help us manage our estate. It'll be okay. What's this? The next crusade will be waged against the Byzantine to raise Anastasia to the throne. What? Hang on 1 second. You changed the target just like that. I will take all the titles for myself. Thank you very much. But my fucking army's all the way over here. Can't just change it on me on the last second like that. How am I supposed to massively profit from it if you're gonna do that kind of shit? Alright, well let's fucking call our troops together. Let's get ready to go. Alright, looks like I might end... Hey, this is for the Byzantine Empire as well, not for... Hang on. Let me have a look. Out of my fucking way. Oh, Great Famine. That's not good. The target is for the Kingdom of Thrace. Which is fucking pitiful. I guess we'll just see what happens. Maybe I can get everything. Maybe also the more territory we can hold, the better. Hard to say what we should be doing in this instance. I think I would have much preferred to go after Punjab. Because I just feel like I'm not really going to get a whole lot out of this. But Thrace is bloody tiny. I don't want that. I want the entire empire. Crusade for this much territory. Give me a break. Pope changed his mind at the last second. I could have taken all of this. Crusade for Byzantium. Alright, well. Here we go. So yeah, what we're going to want, since it's an invasion, we want to be able to take as much territory as possible. So we need to actually start occupying territories like out here. But yeah, that caught me a little bit by surprise there. Same with this, that'll help out the border go a little bit. And just win as many fights as possible. Oh, they seem to be winning. So looking at things at the moment, 99% contribution, good to see. Now we kind of want this war to go on for as long as possible to do exactly what I said, occupy as much territory as possible. So 6.5 can't occupy that directly. As in, can't attack. So, with the amount of war score that we've got now, 45,000, let's just try to occupy some more territory. Which will also mean that the war will be over sooner rather than later. Which, what are you going to do? What can you do? But try to stay out of Thrace, I guess. Even though we're in Thrace. This war is not going to last long. Huge amount of contribution. Okay, what's this? The Christian Crusaders have taken Bessabaria and settled their soldiers around the area. Though the Crusade for Thrace is still ongoing, the area around Bessabaria is indisputably in the hands of Duke Hendrik of the Holy Roman Bessabaria. Emboldened and supported by the new Lord of Bessabaria, the Crusaders fight harder than ever to conquer Thrace. What does that mean, though? Just want this to be over quickly while we've still got the advantage. Doesn't even matter if we're losing, just fucking be fighting battles. Always be fighting battles. Yeah. this crusade over with as soon as possible. Okay, I've almost got all of this. We're at 99% now, so all we need is a little bit more and then it's over. Can't participate in that battle. How are we going? Yeah, we still have a massive lead, 75%. He's not going to convert to Catholicism now, is he? What the fuck happened there? I mean, we got what we wanted. Didn't get this stuff out here. So Constantinople falls to great cheers. Hang on, look at this. Good, I didn't lose. I didn't gain any threat. To great cheers from the Catholic Crusaders. The rest of the world weeps as the last lingering memories of the Roman Empire shatter. The former emperor Nicodemus, whatever, has went off to join Gicala to try to restore what remains of the empire. In the middle of the fighting, the Catholic-sponsored pretender to the Byzantines died. Now Emperor Bernard sits on the throne in Constantinople. That's me. He's declared himself the new ruler of the Greek Empire, and will rule both Greek and Latin traditions in mind. False Romans no more. Becomes known as the founder of the bloodline. Alright, let's have a look at this bloodline. So, blood of the Emperor. Known for shattering the old empire of Byzantium and raising a new empire from its ashes. Byzantine opinion -5, Latin opinion +5. It's pretty good. But here's the problem. We need, oh yeah, we need descendants. Okay. All of these new kingdoms just popped up. So Byzantium's gone. Papacy took this. Now, if I was to declare war for this, nobody does a bloody thing about it. But that's because they haven't had a chance yet to join the defensive pact. Of course they will, but we're still holding out for the Holy Roman Empire. Now that, like, it says that, but just give it a second and it'll sort some stuff out. So if we have a look here, we've got the oh no, I've got 2 empires. Get rid of one of them. Yeah, get rid of this. No de jure titles, no one's gonna give a shit. Stay with that. Yeah, okay. Now I've still got a bunch of other things. Other holdings. I'll just hand them over to, what's this, Anatolia? Yeah. Alright, let me just see where they are first. Alright, I'll hand that over to you. So that's 3. No, not the Kingdom of Thrace. I'll give you the just the whole duchy. There we go. That's what's in it. I've probably got a lot of duchy titles. Let me just see. No, I don't actually have that many duchy titles. Okay, they actually sorted me out. All the titles were there. A lot of money was gained from that. Yeah, they're all going back into the defensive packs. Still in defense, give it a moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they jump back in. So they're all jumping back in now. So just leave it be. Maybe I could have attacked them, but I'm just not 100% certain on that, so I just wanted to be careful. I'm just going to pause the recording for just one moment here. I just need to check my Discord. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue. Oh, I tell you what, I would have liked to have gained the whole fucking lot. And Georgia's back. Hard to say if I prefer this situation. Hard to say, because it's created a whole bunch of new independent kingdoms. And as I said, I would much rather there be fewer but bigger enemies. Alright, we can speed things back up again now. So, looking at the Holy Roman Empire. Nothing yet. See, people are joining. I don't know if people can join it retroactively. Be like, what's this? British Norwegian whatever. See, they haven't joined the defensive pact. Maybe they can't while they're at war themselves. I just don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know. Because I could easily defeat the Holy Roman Empire on their own. That's not a problem. Not a problem in the slightest. Let me just check something. Yeah, see, he's joined the defensive pact. Better safe than sorry, I'd say. Last thing I want to do is lose our invasion casus belli right before we've really started. Retinues. Just stay there. Where'd that other... Oh, the other rebellion's been dealt with. Okay. Because, yeah, you better believe they're going to join the defensive pact, but probably as soon as their war over here is over. Again, these are just things I don't know, and I just don't really want to risk it right now. Whew, 180,000 men. Also, once I'm married to... Is it his sister? Hang on, let me just see here. Yeah, it's... He'd be my brother-in-law. Form an alliance. Political concerns. I'll lift your excommunication. How about that? And how about we bind... Ooh, your heir. How about we bind our houses with another marriage and let you marry my sister. Because I got loads of them. She's 29. Matrilineally? No, she won't do that. Can we find one that's like... what's it called? Can I find a sister that's like gay or something? Hard to say. Hang on, let me just see here. Doesn't she have... She's got a strong claim on the Empire of Britannia.
I don't see it on this list here. I can't press her claim. But our son should have a weak claim on it. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see how this goes. Try and get an alliance mainly for this. We'll see about inheriting that another time. So, how about that alliance, huh? I just can't get in a fucking alliance. Political concerns. What is this? This looks like a retinue force. I want it. Holy Roman Empire is falling into disarray. Now is not yet the right time because I'm unsure. Did I get him? I even got you unexcommunicated, you fucking shit. You still won't form an alliance with me. What if I can support his independence? Request a claim. Threat's only at 31%, it's going down. Oh, bloody... I really don't like that it defaults to that. I don't want them burning apostates. Yeah, all of the old territories of sin got gobbled up by other people. Launch a relief expedition. Nah. Send a eunuch. Half brother. Don't need him. So what's this rebellion you're fighting? War of Tyranny. Okay. Okay, my threat is now... It's below 30%, that's good. Less than 10 years until it's down to 0. It's funny how that crusade just utterly shattered them. The Byzantine. Completely gone. Didn't just take land off them, they just shattered the empire. Excuse me. Alright, so... Sure, whatever. Yeah, so we didn't get there in this episode, but there was other things that sort of slowed us down. Okay, let's see. I probably want to change my focus to family as soon as possible. What's this? Ah, that's my holding. Oh, wait. Oh, you motherfucker. I didn't even know this was going on. Now there's regions of no value to me. Let me guess, Seljuk? Fucking Seljuks, man. Still living members, got half a mind to fucking eradicate them. There's a Seljuk there. You know what? Fuck it. You've lost your emirate because of your fucking cousin or whatever. Oh, it grieves you deeply, does it? Oh, well, fuck off and die. I call him a Muslim bastard, but he's not Muslim anymore. Alright, here you can have that duchy. I never wanted it. Get him off my hands, filthy Seljuks. Destroy my trade post, how dare they? So what if I'm way over my limits? Oh, my stunner's done. Alright, the Holy Roman Empire thing's over. No, I can't do it while I've still got vassals. Levies raised. Okay, there. He's buggered off. Stupid shit. I have to destroy my damn trade post. I can't build it back up now. Is he at peace? No, he's not at peace. So that's what I'm concerned about. I declare war on him. He pieces out on... Well, maybe that's the thing. He can't seem to get into a defensive pact when he's at war. Because I don't even know what... It's... How do I even join a defensive pact? Right, he can't join the defensive pact if he's already at war with us. It doesn't matter what we go for, I suppose. But this war is going to last a long time. I'm going to go for Poland. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Right, we're gonna need soldiers.
Now, the Holy Roman Emperor, I'm pretty sure he's been at war for a while. He's got 50,000 men. We don't know where they are, but they're busy elsewhere. Now, this needs to be a complete occupation. It's going to be a war that could last for a long time. So, every single little province needs to be captured. Start getting people over there. I just hope that I haven't made a huge mistake and now, then suddenly, like, everybody goes up against me. So we go and occupy that over here. Thought I already hide them from up here, but it doesn't matter. And then Egypt, yep. Bring him in. Okay, now, you lot need to get over here. Your job will be to fight battles. Seek out their armies and destroy them. Take time for these guys to get here. And then everyone else who I haven't hired, and also my own troops. So it's going to take some time. But if we're only up against an army of 50,000 strength, then we should have more than enough to deal with it. But we definitely need to slow down, at least for this beginning part. And yeah, just big time fingers crossed. So far so good, nobody's done anything to me. How would you like to join me? Nope. All the more glory for me then. There's also this over here that needs to be taken. Maybe you should deal with that. This isn't a war that's going to be over quickly. But this should be, if everything goes well, the most profitable war I've ever done. Again, I don't truly know. So far, we're already at 56%. How? That we hold someone prisoner. Whatever. Cool. Attrition sucks. Okay. Thought she was being unfaithful. You have another cuck on our hands. Not the case. What? Oh, she was. Oh, fuck me. Alright, never mind then. Oh, shit, because I forgave her. Well, she's still gonna get divorced, unfortunately. I fucking got him thing by the Pope. Get out of my sight, you dumb kid. Fuck me as well. That one probably would have had a claim on whatever. Waste of fucking time. They just cheat on me every single time. Bitches. Don't trust bitches. I'll just get someone within my own realm. I don't want to marry a Sunni. Is that a heretic now? What happened with that? Or maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not very high stewardship available. We don't have a whole lot to go off here. Slim pickings in the bitch brigade. I'm gonna go with you. It's just not a whole lot to go off. I was wondering when he was gonna show up. Any chance you could escape that? Nope. At least we know where he is now. Might as well just capture this while you're there. Because you're gonna die. Now, is that the majority of his forces right there? That's the majority of his forces. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode here. And I can survey the situation and make some plans before the next episode. Alright, cool. So that's the end of this one. So like and subscribe. Part 19 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.